Hello, my name is Jim Crash Irons, local 80 grip here in Hollywood, California, and creator, co-producer, and host of That's a Wrap. I've worked on such movies as From Dusk Till Dawn, Jackie Brown, Spawn, Peppermint, and such TV shows as 6 Feet Under, Malcolm in the Middle, Weeds, and Big Little Lies, just to name a few. The vast majority of interviews at the end of Blu-ray discs and DVDs are interviews with the actors, the directors, the producers, the above-the-line people, as we call them in the business, the people with money, with fame. That's a Wrap is about the below-the-line people, the rank-and-file folks, the crew members who are on the set day in and day out, 5 to 6 days a week, 12 to 16 hours a day, dressing actors, building sets, lighting and shooting those sets, helping to create the dreams that Hollywood is built on. These are the magicians upon whom the magic makers rely upon. These are the folks who make the movies and TV shows that the public loves to spend buku dollars on at the movie theater or stretch out on the couch and binge on. My crew and I believe that you want to know about these folks, these talented, hardworking, intelligent folks, the professionals who get the job done because, well, it needs to get done. My sisters and brothers in the film and TV industry get to have their stories told, finally, and we'll tell those stories here on That's a Wrap. Hi, welcome back to another episode, and we are in with Patrice Toroian.
Thank you, Crush. Mm-hmm.
She is an on-set medic for film and television, and we are here to interview her about her life and times in the film business and community and such. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's great. How did you get a job in the film business as a medic?
Actually, my stepdad helped me.
Okay.
My family is in transportation.
For film and TV?
Yeah, for the film industry. And he had always gave us the option if we wanted to be in transpo, and I did not do that. I went the EMT route and was working in urgent care. And anyway, he just said, come with me. I'll get you a job. I'll help you get a job. And he did.
For how long have you been a set medic?
Since 94, I believe, was when I did my first movie.
What was your
But
first
I got
movie?
in 95. Inventing the Abbots was my first movie.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah, with Liv Tyler and Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a fun experience.
Right?
Yeah.
Were you on set a lot? Because a lot of medics, it's kind of specialized sometimes. There are some medics that are not on set. They are on construction crew,
Right.
or they're with the rigging crew. Were you on with the production, with the shooting crew that first?
I was.
Yeah.
I started out with construction first for a month, and then when production started, I became the production medic.
Okay.
With not knowing what to do, or just kind of winging it, learning, figuring out. You learn what to do by the people that you work with,
Right.
the needs that they need, I guess is just the way to put it. Yeah.
Right. No, you pay attention.
Right.
You keep your eyes open, your mouth shut, your ears
Yes.
open, and you go along.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Pay
terrific.
attention.
Yeah. Is your father still in the business?
My stepdad, no.
Your stepdad,
Yeah,
right.
he passed away a couple years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, but no,
Okay.
he is not.
But you are still here doing medic stuff.
I am. Yes, I am.
Do you like it?
Honestly, yes. I love it. I am a very nurturing person anyway, so I like being there. I like taking care of people. I am always walking around making sure, and that's what's very appreciated by the crews that I work with, is that they know they're being looked after. And I do. I enjoy it. I like taking care of people, making sure they're safe and good and happy, and yeah.
The last thing we want to know is, or hear is medic,
Right.
because
Yeah.
someone's
Medic
going to get
emergency,
hurt.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we get an aspirin or, a little cut for, Band-Aid, that's
Right.
great. But we don't want you. We want you to sit down in your
Yes.
chair
And I do, and read.
and read all day long.
Right.
Must be a nice job. Must
It
be
is.
nice of you, to get that kind of work.
Yes.
Have you ever gushed at a star or an actor or a project that you're working on and go, oh my God, I can't believe I'm working on this. This is really cool.
When I first got in, the second show that I got was Liar Liar.
Mhm.
So no, my crush is not Jim Carrey. Sorry. But Ron Howard was one of the producers of it.
Mhm.
And so he had come to set one day. And that was very like, oh my gosh, like Richie Cunningham is here. Like it was so like bizarre of just like, wow, this is actually the type of job that I do, that you're gonna see,
Right.
I don't know, idols or big stars or whatever. And so that was fun. It was exciting. And I was shaking. I was nervous. Not that I would ever talk to him, but I mean, it was just, it was fun. But I think my favorite show, though, that I worked on is The Office. That was a lot of fun every day. Just every day going, I loved waking up. It wasn't like, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to get out of bed. It was, yay, I get to go to work today and, you know, laugh all day or, yeah.
Well, see, that's nice when you have a job that you really, that's fun to be, you want to go hang out with those people. You want to see those people.
Yeah.
Because we work such long hours in this business that you don't want to be with people that you don't like. Speaking of which, hour-wise, we do work long hours. You have children.
Yes, 5.
You have 5 kids. Have the hours affected your life adversely? Just not being able to see your kids or hang out, see them go to school or plays or whatnot.
I think that when you ask me, do I love this job? I do, but the hours are very hard because of that. Being a mom and wanting to always be there with my kids. My kids were in sports and, you know, that kind of thing. So luckily I worked with crews and producers or UPMs that understood that I was a mom first. So if there was something that was happening with my kids, I would take a day off. The thing that's different for medics versus everybody else on the crew, there's more than one person generally in the other departments, like a minimum of 3 people, let's say, in a department. And someone can say, hey, I'm going to be an hour late, you know, because my kid's getting an award. And then I would be there, you know, with them. But I also, every morning before I went to work, put all their snacks and lunches together and on the counter so they know whose was what, left them notes and good luck on your test or good luck on, you know, whatever. So they felt my presence. I was there, but not always physically there. So that's the bummer part about the job.
Well, that's I mean, but that's being human. That's nice that you're able to deal with the hours and the kind of the craziness of this job and still have a family, still have love and life with outside of this business. Do you like movies?
Oh, I love them. Oh my gosh, I love them. Yeah.
So you're excited to get the, you know, when you say, oh, okay, I'm going to be a set medic and not just, you know, put Band-Aids and, you know, and take care of people, but I'm actually working on TV shows and films.
I guess honestly, no, not so much that way, because I know this sounds really weird. I'm not into the creative process of it. I'm into, I want to be entertained by it. So I'm not, you know, no offense to everybody else's job. I'm not like, oh, that lighting was wrong, or, oh, you know, you could see the boom in the shot, or whatever. I don't look at it for that. I look at it to be entertained, or, oh, the glass was on this side, but here it's now, or, you know what I mean? I just want to be entertained. But what it did teach me, like I worked on Charmed, and I remember watching a scene where it was like, oh my gosh, I was hiding behind that couch when that was being taken. So I had to learn to not be on set so that when I actually watch it, then it looks real to me. So
it doesn't ruin the illusion.
Correct, if I'm not actually physically watching it. I can't see creatively whether it be the director sees, the writer, whatever they see, I don't see that when they're performing I don't see that. So I'd rather see it finished and on my TV or on the big screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't spend so much time on set. You're more, as a medic, you're more off to the side. We're like right here. Everything's we're shooting, the camera's here, blah blah blah. You're not here. You're down a ways. You're a block or so away. I mean, you're close enough so something happens. But you don't have to be. I'm not that far away, because that's too far. But like if you're actually on set, what I was first told was, and it was actually by my stepdad, was to stay by sound. To stay by the sound department, because they're always out of the way, and then yet you're close enough to the set. But as time went on, I now just kind of isolate myself and stay, I don't want to stay away from everybody, but just kind of visual, to, you know, where everyone can see me, but yes, enough out of the way to where, that I am by myself. Well, you're an army of one anyway.
Yes.
Of being a medic, as you said, it's just you. That's there.
Yes. So we are just one.
But you do want to have people know, I'm here, I'll be
Oh,
over
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
If you guys need me, I'll
Yeah.
be right here.
And if I'm new to a crew, I walk around, I introduce myself to most
Right.
of the crew, especially to the first AD, and I make sure to say their name as well
Right.
to each individual person.
Right.
I do.
It's nice to make that connection.
Right.
With people, so they know, they
Right.
have a,
Well, yeah.
so,
So
they
then
don't
they
just
know,
yell
oh,
medic,
wow.
they have
Right.
Patrice.
Yeah.
We know she is,
Yeah.
yeah. Where did you go to school for medicine?
It was actually, I went to the EMT program at COC, at College of the Canyons in Valencia.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
How long was that?
Oh, the course or how long ago? Because it was a long time ago.
The course itself.
It's a semester.
Okay.
So what is that, 4 months, I think,
Something
at
like
college,
that.
something like that. Yeah. And I took anatomy and physiology first. I had also was working in an urgent care, and it all just kind of interested me, just being there, taking care of, again, taking care of people and helping people. And then what we have to do, though, as if you stay working as an EMT, you have to do your certifications every 2 years.
Okay.
So where you get tested on your skills. So whether it be medical skill, trauma skill, pregnancy, if you need tourniquets, that kind of stuff. Yeah, we get tested on that every 2 years. And we have to do 24 units of continuing education every 2 years. And I'm not gonna lie, that part's a little stressful because we don't, as a SET medic, as you pointed out earlier, is that we do a lot of sitting.
I didn't mean to put it down.
No. It's not at all. It's
again,
true.
we don't want you doing
right.
anything.
And that's it. They don't want. It's a bad day for production if we have to actually work. But we don't get tested for the National Registry for passing out sunscreen or Advil or whatever, which is what we do on set. And so that part for me, honestly, is a little stressful because I'm not utilizing my skills every day.
But it's nice that you have that.
Yes, because it keeps us in check, and you have to keep on it. So that's good. Even though we're not using it, you don't lose it, so to speak. So it's good that we're tested. Just so that everybody else knows, we have to stay tested.
No, definitely. And I'm sure the whole COVID thing has been a bit of a stress.
It is about being a little bit more diligent and making sure that other people are being diligent. They have that COVID team, though, that is also making sure that people are apart and that kind of thing. But just more about. Did
they make you take any extra classes because of all this that's been going on, or
no,
or it's more the team?
I think
the team is doing. You're just doing your own. You're still your own.
They still
thing.
have us doing our own job, and they have the COVID people do it. We had to take that same thing that everybody else did. To watch that video thing, but yeah.
Which was a lot of fun.
Oh sure, yeah. Can't get that hour back.
Sometimes you don't want that hour back. Do you feel respected in the sense that what you're doing on the job in the film business? Do you feel like people say, yes, I'm glad this person's here?
That's kind of a tough, tricky question.
Isn't it?
It is.
My mom wrote that down especially for you.
Well, tell her thank you. For the most part, yes. Yes.
You do feel respected?
Me personally, yes. I think sometimes, though, honestly, for our department, there, just like every crew, every job, every whatever, you have those sour apples. There are some that don't do their job, I feel, as good as they should be. So there's some of us that give the medics a bad rap, kind of thing. But I also feel sometimes above the line, we're not as appreciated as other departments. I do feel that. I think some, but that again, that's not every above the line person. But I don't know if I'm allowed to say what I want to say.
You can say what if it's.
I
we
kind
can always
of feel
edit it out.
like what they want to do is they try to save the budget with the medic. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Is that it's if we can do away without having a medic in this certain area, then that's what
You're expendable.
That's what we're gonna do.
Now, do you feel that also? Do you feel that sometimes you are discriminated because of your sex, because of being a woman?
Oh no.
You've never felt that?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's good.
Nope.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because you do hear it sometimes from friends of ours that are, female grips
Uh-huh.
will get that. Female electricians will get that.
Right.
And just want to make sure that, sometimes it's like, just because they're a woman, just because they're engaged, because they're black,
Right.
they're doing their job.
Right. Right.
So, respect
I always
that.
look at them though. If I see a woman as a grip or an electrician, I'm not kidding. Or even on this last show that I've been on, I have never seen a woman actually work as a prop maker. And she's a cute, tiny little thing. And I'm like, God, wow, like badass, And I think that even about women that are grips and electricians, because that is very physical work and very heavy equipment and very, and they're schlepping it around all day with the men, and it's just like, you go, I mean,
Right.
and even in camera, I mean, that equipment
It's
is
a
really
lot of,
heavy
it's a lot
too.
of heavy,
Yeah.
yes. It's a lot of work.
So I have a lot of respect for women that are doing heavy work. I do. It's like, wow, that's great.
It's a
Yeah.
lot. It's nice to see, it's nice to see. That's nice to see people give them respect.
Right.
It's, oh God, those girls shouldn't be able to do that. But Alyssa, you know what? They can.
Yeah.
They're probably doing a better job than you are.
Yeah, sometimes.
So,
Sometimes.
yeah. Have you ever done any work in the film, but in your capacity as a medic, outside of the country?
Oh, like actually working as a medic?
Yeah.
Outside? No. I did go to Jamaica once though as a stand-in. But I was
Did you
young.
really?
I did. Yeah.
When was this?
I think I was 18. So 10 years ago. Why are you laughing? Yeah. You didn't
You're so
believe that?
beautiful. You're so
Okay.
beautiful.
No, it was, I was 18, went to Jamaica, and I was a stand-in for, of all people, because I look so much like her, Karina Lombard. Don't I look like her? She's got dark hair, olive skin,
I can totally see it.
right? But it was fun. I got to go to Jamaica for 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That was nice.
that was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good.
Oh, and I was Rebecca De Mornay stand-in, too,
Oh, I wonder.
around the same time. That was called An Inconvenient Woman. It was,
I believe,
oh,
yes.
that was a highlight for me, too. You know what? I had to lay on top of Jason Robards. I did. I did.
Were you guys clothed or?
Yes. Oh my God, that would have been creepy.
Just asking.
He's
a great guy. He's a great
That
actor.
was another thing that I was really excited about. That's actually another highlight for me, was laying on top of Jason Robards. Seriously, because I grew up, I love that Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Are they breaking into my thumbs?
Gosh, I love that movie, and I was just like, oh my God, Anyway,
That's too funny.
yeah. Had to
Just
lay on.
watching a movie with him the other day, and that's funny that you would bring that up.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's a good he's a damn good actor.
Yeah.
What are you working on now?
The very controversial Gaslit.
Oh, with who's in that?
Julia Roberts and Sean Penn.
That's right. That's
Mhm.
right. Are you? I mean, is that still? You guys are still shooting, or?
Yes. Yeah, that goes until the middle of October.
Okay.
Yeah, started filming in May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you start right off the bat, or?
Yes. Yeah, I started in April with construction.
Okay.
Started doing that first, and
Right.
then when production started, moved over to production.
Right.
But I'm on a little bit of a time off right now.
And yeah,
Yes.
and I appreciate you being
Yes.
here on your time off. That's
Yes.
very
Me
nice. of
too.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Awesome. What is it that you do during the day once you get to set until they're wrapped and you go home? What is entailed? If there's nothing really, even if something happens, somebody cuts their hand or whatever.
Right.
So
So
you get there in the morning.
I get there in the morning. Well, it depends on what you're filming for the day.
Mhm.
So if let's say you're outside, you want to make sure that you have, whether it be enough sunscreen, you want to know what the temperatures are going to be. So you want to have sunscreen, you want to have electrolytes, you want to be proactive, you want to make sure that your crew is drinking water, and pass it out if need be. I mean, instead of just expecting them to do it on their own. I mean, I'm more of that, be proactive, because if I'm doing a little bit of extra, then I'm preventing, whether it be a heat-related injury or someone being dehydrated or whatever,
Right.
It's again about being diligent. So it's mostly that kind of thing. As far as I feel, it's about paying attention what you're filming that day. If you're going to be filming stunts that day, you want to make sure you have enough ice packs or ace wraps or some sort of splinting device, that kind of thing, so that you are ready for potentially what might happen.
Right.
If we're working on a stage, that's kind of more of an easier day, depending again on what they're filming though on the inside. But you just want to be prepared, look at the call sheet, see what they're filming, and be prepared for that. But I am there typically from the first call, like makeup, hair, first call, until you wrap, and then until all the working departments, grip, electric, camera, sound, props, until they're all wrapped up and have their trucks closed, then I can go.
So set medic has a long day.
Yes.
You're there as bright and early as almost before everybody else is there,
Right.
and you're there almost
Until the end.
until everybody's gone.
The only one that works longer than medics typically is transpo,
Right.
because they're there even sooner than makeup and hair to make sure base camp is up and running.
Right.
And then they can't leave until
Until
production's out.
everybody's right.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours.
Yeah, it's a
and
lot of
we
hours.
appreciate the heck out of you.
Thank you.
It's very nice. You do
I
great
like
work.
taking care of everybody.
You're damn good at it.
Thank you.
Is there any?
Because then it goes back again to the whole water thing. But
Right.
yes, yeah.
Was there any episode on any film or any show that you worked on where you helped prevent someone from getting hurt, or somebody got hurt and you were able to not necessarily save their lives, but maybe
Right.
save their lives or help them out immensely because they were bleeding or they were passing out from heat?
Well, again, I try to be more preventative, but yes, I don't know if you want me to talk about an actual injury.
Yeah.
Because I have, sadly, I did have a death on set, on a construction set, and so that was very hard. And it wasn't just my efforts. 911 came. There was a lot of work done for this individual, and sadly, it just didn't work, and that was very hard. But other injuries, I've had saw injuries with hands, and where, you just, they come to you. Of course, they're scared, whatever. And it's important to stay calm for that person or even for the rest of the crew, because they're looking at you to kind of save the day.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're the one that's panicked as well, that kind of doesn't work very well.
Yeah, it's a little detrimental.
But anyway, saw injury came to me, and it was a table saw, and I could tell that the blood had already like coagulated. It was already clotting and stuff. So instead of cleaning it, which would have made him bleed more, I just wrapped it, send him on his way, with transpo, because transpo is the one that can transport our patients to facilities. So, there's things like that, or working in the heat 3 summers ago, 2018, out at a ranch in Santa Clarita, and it was 100, anywhere from 105 to 115 for almost the entire summer. It was really hot. And I was working for somebody else. I was recommended for this job by a good friend of mine, recommended me to just someone. And I knew that my job reflected on her. So and me as well, but I wanted to make her look good.
Oh,
and
definitely.
Anyway, it's about being proactive. These guys in construction, they're not going to get down off of their ladder and stop building that wall to go drink, some water. So I was walking around everywhere, filling all of their, their water bottles, making sure they were drinking, made sure they had sunscreen on every day, made sure the electrolytes were all around and all of that. So it's also too about being preventative. I did not have one heat-related injury that entire summer.
That's
so
terrific.
I think that is terrific.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're there,
I do say so myself.
Yeah, I mean, we were there
great.
from July until September, and building, and I did not have one heat-related injury. I did not have anyone go down. I did not have anyone. Yeah,
That's awesome.
So yeah,
That's what being a good set medic is all about.
Right. Well, then it is, because it's about seeing what the crew needs and being on it. And, they were working out in the heat, and I stayed out in the heat with them. And this is what I'm saying, too, about how there's certain, bad apples everywhere, that they were saying that someone else was staying in their car. And I'm like, well, if I'm in my car with the air conditioning on, staying cool. How do I know
What-
if you
how they're-
guys,
what they're
if you're
feeling.
feeling in this heat?
Right.
You know, so I'm like,
Right.
if I'm feeling it, you're feeling it.
Right.
And so like, if you're out in it, I'm out in
I
it.
would be there too.
Yeah.
A good leader leads from the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah. I
Good
agree.
On you. Good on you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that's terrific.
I mean, I've had other injuries, but you know, you
I'm
just
sure.
you fix them up and
Patch
send
them up, send them on their way. Our guest has been Patrice Toroian.
Yes.
Toroian. Patrice
Thank you.
Toroian.
You did it. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, honey.
You've been
Ooh,
great.
I think
You're
you
right there?
Yeah.
Oh, get the medic. Where's the medic?
I need a Band-Aid for my thumb. Cover up my non-nail polish.
She's been here. She's been our guest. She's been awesome. And again, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
We will see you on set somewhere.
Yes, I hope so.
Hopefully just sitting down and reading.
Yeah.
And we'll all drink a lot of water.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Crash.